Just heard and you just saw like this killer guitar. I'm here with Brad Mater. What's up, dude?
What's up, brother? What's happening?
Oh man,
I love your hand gestures. You know, we have to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We had to coordinate that a little bit better. We're gonna graph instead of play guitar, right?
All right.
So, dude, what do we have? What did we just play, man?
This is the new Dean Kerry King Signature V. If you don't know who Kerry King is, turn off the channel now.
Just turn it off, guys.
Don't ever try to talk to me in public, because I know who you are, and you must suffer. Now, Kerry King, obviously, legendary Slayer guitarist, has his own solo thing out, and he's doing Slayer again, so that's pretty awesome for everybody that's into Slayer. I know I am, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is Kerry's first signature model with Dean guitars. It's a mahogany body with maple neck. And one of the features I do like on this is that they unfinished the neck on the back of that. And sometimes when companies do that, they have a tendency just to kind of block it off and just make it look like two pieces. And they actually kind of designed it a little bit, which is, I think, is cool. But it's in this black satin finish. EMGs, 8185, Kaler, which Kerry's known for playing Kalers his entire career. It's got a boost switch, tone, master volume. It's a machine for sure, man. It's got the railroad spike inlays.
That is cool. Yeah, I like that.
And the black on red satin is just sick. And that headstock is probably one of the sickest headstocks I've ever seen the company come out with, for sure. So there you have it, man. It's a metal machine, man. This ain't for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. And I'll say this, man. I mean, it's one of those guitars that, to me, it just kind of plays effortlessly. I've never touched this guitar before. The fretboard is just...
Yeah, we were just saying that because I'm used to a different tuning. This is tuned to standard, and I'm used to my guitars I've been playing forever.
C sharp, right?
Yeah, C sharp.
Yeah.
And this thing plays like butter, man. I mean, it really does. I mean, it's really easy to play. Honest, the only thing that I don't feel as much as the Kaler, just because I never grew up playing a Kaler. But that's the thing. If you grew up playing a Kaler, you love them. You grew up playing a Floyd Rose, you love those. The difference for me is the feel of it, but the thing I do love, and I wish the Floyd Rose have, is the locking mechanism, because I think that is a really nice touch on this, and you can lock it down, so like if you're in the studio, you can beat the hell out of it and you don't have to worry about going out of tune. And Kalers were kind of infamous for the nuts not being as great, but now they switched over to more of a Floyd Rose type nut.
I see that, yeah.
And this is an R2, by the way, all those nerds out there. R3 is usually for the real Floyds. On the Kalers, they use an R2 on this neck. I believe this is 24 3/4 scale. Maple neck. I don't know, I think I went through everything, right? Grover tuners.
Grover tuners, okay, cool.
Yeah, and the only difference between this is the import. The only really difference between this and the USA has that kind of inlay on the body, but with a cross through it. He also has the Fernandez sustainer system, which is more entailed. I mean, the back, you know, it's got more routing and all that stuff. But this guitar, I'll tell you what, for, you know, anybody that wants to knock an import, play this thing. I think you'll definitely change your mind on that.
Now, import, where is this made at, Brad? This
is Indonesia.
Okay, Indonesia.
The older Dean guitars, a lot of collectible ones are actually sought after, some of the Indonesian ones, just for the build quality on them. And I mean, you just felt this one.
We might be touring the Dean factory in Tampa, Florida on this channel here, so stay tuned for that.
I think I know somebody there that can help that.
Yeah, I think Brad might know somebody there. You want to tell them about your...
I don't know.
What's your affiliation, dude, with Dean? Like, what do you do for them, man?
I've been with Dean Guitars now for 17 years, believe it or not.
Dude.
And I do a lot of stuff at the company, mostly the customer service stuff. I help out in all departments there and just make sure the ship stays upright. It's the best way I can describe my position there. But yeah, no, it's a fun job. I love being there. Obviously, I've been there this long, and being a musician, being around it, it's awesome. So.
That's a testament, no pun intended, but that's a testament there to stay anywhere that long. But I mean, this is like someone's dream gig anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Go dig ditches or work behind a cubicle or do what Brad does and you work with Dean Guitars. This is great, man.
Yeah, no, it's great. And just being able to see a guitar like this come from a sketch pad to prototypes to holding it right here is it's a pretty interesting process, especially if you're guitar nerds like us.
Yeah. Now Dean has been through a lot, and I don't know how much we can talk about that. But I mean, they've the whole thing with Gibson and all that stuff. But I mean, they're alive and strong. Maybe even Dean is stronger than ever right now, making, of course, guitars like this.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't keep us down. There's no way. Reason companies like that want to take stabs at us is because we're making a better product, bottom line. So, I mean, play a Dean and say I'm wrong.
I just played one. You're not wrong, dude.
Yeah.
That thing is, that thing plays amazing. I want to ask one last question, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not my guitar, and it's not your guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whose guitar is it?
I think I'm going to take this back home right now.
And there you go, ladies.
So the glimpse you just saw, that was Drew Carlton from the Drinking with Drew show. By the way, Drew he played with me. That sounds real funny there. He played guitar with me a couple weeks ago at the Brass Mug at my show, and that was really cool. And it's a lot of live music, a lot of live metal going on right here in the Tampa Bay area. I know we're kind of getting off track here, but I just saw you guys live, Must Not Kill. Brad Mader is the founder of Must Not Kill, a Tampa-based extreme metal band. And I saw you guys a few weeks before we played, and dude, you guys put on such a phenomenal show.
Thank you.
It was amazing, man. Yeah. I love hearing you guys. I love what your singer Tom says. He's like, "We're all here because we're not all there." My favorite line now in the whole world, man. So
he has a few. Yeah, he's an interesting cat for sure. But it's a pleasure to play with those guys. I've said it a million times. New stuff coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm getting ready to do some new recordings and probably shows towards the end of the summer.
Yeah, I know you guys are writing, right?
Yeah.
So that's good stuff, man. Guys, real quick, if you have not seen the exclusive interview with Brad Mader, you were on the channel several months ago. Dude, you gave so much value to guitar players in that video. So many tips about your history and just different ways to think about the approach to this instrument. Guys, go watch that video if you have not seen it yet. That is an amazing video. You'll get a lot out of it. Brad, I want to thank you once again, dude.
No, thanks, brother.
Pleasure to have you on.
Anytime.
Stay tuned for more, guys, and keep it metal.